Australia.
That's from Dawn Know It.
Thank you. We've got a bunch of intros people have submitted apparently.
Yeah, we're set for
about 10.
intros for
Well,
like.
yeah, but you'll
We're
hear
set
them
for
over the
10
next
weeks.
10 episodes, so stay tuned.
Yeah,
So-
thanks everyone.
Get some more intros coming in there because hopefully this goes for more than 10 weeks.
We'll try and use them all. We'll see.
Dawn wrote, "Hi, I'm Dawn Know It, and here's my submission for the podcast intro. Been a big fan of you guys for a long time. Hope you enjoy it."
Hey, thanks.
Thanks, Dawn.
I liked that one. There was a bit of
Thanks,
harmonising, a
mate.
bit of beatboxing.
Yeah, good accent, Jordan. Do people know we're Australian by the audio yet?
Yeah, I think for this whole episode, I'm going to put on an Australian accent.
Me
so
too.
that we really get in
Yeah.
character for a bit about Australia.
I'm not going to bother.
Oh, but yours is quite good. So you're going to stop doing it?
Yeah, give it up.
Okay, we'll go on.
I'll try, but it's hard.
I will try to stop.
What was that?
Yeah, different European accent.
European.
Which part of Europe?
No, European. It's my favourite
You know, they
country.
speak different languages.
It was a bit like Scandinavian.
Yeah, so I was
maybe.
going a bit Nordic.
Nordic.
And
yeah.
where is that?
Skyrim.
Europe.
Europe. Exactly. Because Skyrim people actually sound like somewhere in Europe.
Thanks, Jordan.
I've been travelling. No, I don't know.
That was not an accent either. No, I'm happy dwelling on this. I want to
Okay.
hear your Skyrim take.
I've got to go to the. No, how do they? Now I can't do it. I've lost
All right,
it.
so
I've
I
lost
think
it.
Before you could.
Jordan's confusion in that one is that he thought that Europe was a country and a continent. We're the only ones with that. Am I right, Australians?
Oh,
that's what I was
The
thinking.
only continent nation. Amazing.
Leighton Hewitt.
Although, what's Australasia? Because they've started doing that now.
Dude,
Well,
just
I
let
think-
us have the win.
I think
know.
Asia's a continent.
But they've like combined us with them.
Well, that's not a continent. That's an area.
Yeah, it kind
I
of
guess.
sucks. What is New Zealand if Australia's a country and a continent? Is
An
New
island.
Zealand just part of us?
It's an island.
Are they not in any continent?
I don't. Oh, that's
see
a good
that?
question.
I think-
Is Hawaii part of a continent?
Yeah, America.
America.
It's part of the country of America. Is it part of the
I
continent
think it's part of
North
the
America?
North America.
Yeah. True. Is New Zealand
You'd
just
think so.
considered like Asian? But Australia's not.
Okay.
I think
We might
that-
be getting bogged down in the details here.
It's like, all right, we're not here to talk about other continents. We clearly know absolutely nothing about that. We're
Yeah,
here to talk
We're
about
Australian
Australia.
expert. All our research. We've been like 30 years in the making. Wait, combined, it's like 115
at least 100.
years or
Yeah,
something.
that's crazy.
Yeah, of Australian experience.
You guys
Wow.
have any Australia facts to start the ball rolling?
Let's go.
No, do you guys?
Oh, do we?
Don Bradman, one of the goats
Oh,
of
the
sport.
goat of sport.
He's a
You gonna
cricketer.
tell us more
Cricketer.
about him?
Averaging 99.96, I think it was. I can't remember.
Yeah.
for some reason.
Is this episode going to be very localized because no one even knows what cricket is yet,
Yeah, I
let
feel
alone
like-
Don Bradman?
Should we start with something like koalas?
Okay, well, maybe my segment will be good to start us off. 'cause
Well, that
I've
sounds
got
great.
a higher or lower segment where I've put like different Australian things, and you guys have to guess what's the most searched worldwide.
Are we doing
Oh,
a quick
yeah.
teaser
Yeah,
of what
let's do a
everyone's got?
tease.
Okay, let's do a teaser. So mine is higher or lower Australian.
I got 20 Australian sayings to go over.
Mine's ads with the lads.
And mine is, how many do you do?
Great.
Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah,
a- that's an
Australians would have
Australian
got that
reference,
one.
yeah. Dude, the Aussies are going to be eating well on this pod.
I don't know what the hell ads with the lads is. Okay, I think you guys work together and maybe we can kind of
Okay,
talk
sure.
about it. Try and just get the biggest streak possible. I've got a few things here. But to start us off,
Biggest streak possible.
what do you think has been searched more in the last month? Emu or Vegemite?
Vegemite.
Emu.
Oh,
Oh, Zach,
You guys have to
Right.
work together.
Tiebreaker
time,
coming in.
break the
In the
tie.
last month,
In the last
none of them
month.
are really changing month
Is
by
emu
month.
happening at the moment, is it, Peter?
Yeah, emu hot right now.
Oh, if emu's big, we'll lock in emu.
Right.
All right, emu is correct. And it's given me like a bit of a ratio. It doesn't tell you the actual number, but it's like a 90 to 10 ratio.
Yeah.
Emu has
See,
dominated.
this is something I not trying to be Mr. Worldly here, but after traveling the world,
Dude, you sounded like a Skyrim character
You did a
there.
poor job at trying not to be Mr.
You're like
sorry,
a-
sorry, it just comes out.
You're like,
It just comes out.
shit.
After traveling the world,
many
people
wares.
don't know much about Australia.
Yeah.
They basically know the wildlife thing,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
See, I would have thought Vegemite would be one of the things that Australians, Vegemite, Fosters.
Anything wildlife on this list is going to clear.
Okay.
I'll tell you that right now.
All right. Well, here's Mr. Worldly.
No, we don't want to be too much of that.
Well, we're going to need Mr. Worldly.
All right. So, but did you guys get that? You did.
Yeah, we
did.
All right, you're on a streak of one. All
Easy.
right.
Emus are
Emu versus Aboriginal.
Oh wait, we keep the last one and we got to keep going.
Yeah. Now it's on to the next one.
Emu clears. Wildlife's going to clear.
Yeah, I think emu sticks.
I don't have a vote.
All right, you are correct.
Yep.
It's closer though, 74 to 45 with emu and Aboriginal.
Yeah,
For
but
those
I
who
feel
don't
like
know,
that's
Aboriginal is like
Wait, are these
native
ratios or they're
Australians.
just numbers?
It's kind of
How much
numbers.
is one searched versus the other ratio?
Yeah.
Oh,
wise?
okay.
It's kind
Also,
of ratio.
yeah, I feel like I'd be more likely to search other countries' animals than necessarily other countries' indigenous
But
population.
also,
Yeah,
the
like, I
term
don't-
Aboriginal can mean different countries, people as well. It's not
Really?
only for Australian.
Oh wow.
We
It's
just use that as
a
our
bore.
one.
A bore means land, like null, like you know.
Nullable.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, no, it means
Abor-
tree.
Original.
Nullarbor. Oh, guys, I've done this like 4
Abor
times.
means
It
tree.
means- yeah.
What the hell am I
It
cooking
means
here?
no trees.
I thought-
Nullarbor.
Aboriginal was actually the Australian one, and Indigenous was the word for.
I think you can use both for
Aboriginal
both.
still
for
counts.
it.
I don't know.
But yeah, I would have searched up eagle more than Native American, I guess. So that checks out.
Yeah, grizzly bear.
All right. Now,
Oh, sorry. Ab means from in Latin.
also from
origin.
original.
From originally. Great.
Aboriginal versus fairy bread.
Wait, don't we get to
Dude,
keep
no,
Emu?
it's no.
No.
Oh.
No, it's just the ball rolls.
the
Oh,
ball
Okay, I
rolls.
think
Thank God.
as part of this game, we need to explain the things that people won't understand.
Exactly.
Like
That's what,
fairy
yeah, that's
bread.
what this is to help. This is
Okay.
to help
to
explain.
Australia law.
All right, so yeah, we'll give a bit of chat about fairy bread then. It is sprinkles with butter on bread.
Yeah, hundreds and thousands sprinkles specifically.
I think the Danish people have a very similar thing with chocolate sprinkles.
Huggle is what that is
Oh,
called.
Mr.
What
Worldly.
is hug or slug?
Huggles, Hagel, haggle,
Haggle
slag,
slag.
like huggle,
Like
slag.
haggle a slag?
It's their version of fairy bread, but it's like with chocolate sprinkles, and it's
Oh.
really good.
How does it compare? Better or worse?
There's different types of sprinkles. There's like in the supermarket, there's like 4 different boxes. There's like chocolate ones. There's chocolate shavings. There's the chocolate shavings were really good. They're like as an adult, it's edible, whereas fairy bread is like
Fairy bread, the sprinkles are too hard for me. It's like, it's like eating sand.
you would like the huggle stuff with the shavings.
Okay, I'm saying like
Yeah, the sprinkles are like coarse and rough,
yeah,
and they get
Well,
everywhere.
they're actually not
Hard
coarse
life.
or rough, but they're solid. They're like little planets or something in your mouth.
All right, but emu obviously
No, it's
cleans
Aboriginal or fairy bread.
up. Oh,
I think I'm gonna go with Aboriginal.
Yeah,
I don't think
I'd say so
anyone
too.
even
I
knows what
agree.
fairy bread is.
Yeah, 45 to 2 was the
Smash.
statistics
45
there.
to 2.
I don't know, like I don't know
It's just
how
a
it
ratio.
works out the numbers.
It's the smallest
but
ratio
there
they
you
can
go.
give you, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's like simplified fractions or something.
Ah,
so
But that's
this
what I'm guessing.
might be, yeah.
this section is kind of us educating people on some Australian.
Yeah, and well, you guys might find out some things that are Australian that you didn't know were, because I found some.
Okay.
Obviously, you guys knew fairy bread was Australian. Well done. Fairy bread versus Little Z.
I didn't know he was Australian. That's crazy. Oh, it's got to be Little Z.
No,
Come
it's gotta be
on,
fairy bread.
Come on.
You're so niche.
I gotta vote myself in though.
But
Jackson,
would
you gotta
people just
split the group.
search Little Z anyway, like regardless of him?
Why?
No, no, it's because of me.
Would people search fairy bread regardless of the food?
Peter, think of it this way.
Maybe.
What do you call sprinkles in Australia? Hundreds and thousands. It's not as much as a million, which is my subs. Case closed.
Sick brag, bro.
I think you gotta convince
I'm still
Jackson.
going
No,
with
it's
fairy bread.
logic.
I think
After
Peter's
that,
stuck.
I'm going with fairy bread.
Oh,
That-
you fucker.
worst.
The winner
logic.
is Little Z.
Eat my ass.
30 to 26. He
Yes.
won.
Close.
But
Well done.
I will have you know, because this is worldwide, remember. In Australia, the breakdown was 94 to 6 in favor of fairy bread, which is pretty interesting.
That's funny.
I had to vote myself in.
All right, sorry, Zach. I formally apologize. You were awesome.
Me
All
too.
right, Little Z versus Dunny. Dunny is an Australian word for toilet.
Yes.
Is that also an English word? Do they
I
also-
think maybe.
Oh, if it's an
Someone from
English
England
word,
let
I'm
us
out.
know.
I feel like Dunny, who is on Google searching Dunny? Like you could search fairy bread maybe if you wanted a recipe, like rare case.
Yeah, I think.
But okay, I should say Dunny is like an outside toilet or just
Yeah.
another word for toilet. Is
Yeah.
Dunny. And I feel like who's Googling Dunny as the toilet?
I don't want to see that shit.
I'm going to say me.
I'm going to say Little Z as well.
I'm going Dunny just for the record.
Well, Jackson, you would have been correct.
Oh.
But the group is that your first loss?
no, we've
No, we
lost.
lost on the previous
so
one as
you're
well.
back down as
The
zero.
Little Z one really threw us off.
All
I just
right.
thought if fairy bread lost, then Dunny
Yeah,
seems
why is
even
Dunny
worse.
more popular than fairy bread?
I guess because it's not just Australian. I think is what I was.
And maybe you're looking up like where's the nearest Dunny.
Yeah, give us a Danny.
But anyway, 53 to
location.
70, so pretty close. Pretty
53
close.
to what? 70.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully you guys can bring it back on this one, get a new streak going. Dunny versus Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin.
I swear
Every
that's
day.
the only thing that people from
Hold
some
on.
other countries know about us.
Was it
Yeah.
in the last month?
Last month.
Doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, 48 to 11, Steve Irwin.
Yeah, don't.
Also,
Yes.
in the last month, he got a wax figure in Madame Tussauds Sydney. So he'd
Wow.
actually be up in
It's
the
topical.
polls.
Oh, very nice. All
That's
right.
like the wildlife thing. Steve Irwin is like the other thing
He's
they know
the man
about
of
us.
wildlife.
Seriously,
Well,
that's
he's the
all the
wildlife
foreign
man.
people know. They know weather, animals, Steve
Who's
Irwin.
the guy with the gun? No,
Crocodile
knife?
Dundee?
Yeah, Crocodile
Yeah,
Dundee.
Steve
Yeah,
Irwin's the
that
most
one.
popular Australian, probably. No, what about the X-Man guy? Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
Do you
Yeah, but
think
no
Hugh
one.
Jackman's bigger?
He's
No,
not
I think Steve
popular.
Irwin is popular for being Australian
For
specifically.
being Australian.
I don't think people see Hugh Jackman and are like, hey, he's Australian. Same thing with like Chris Hemsworth is pretty popular, but no one really thinks of
them as
him and
Australian.
Australia.
That makes sense.
They probably think he's Norse.
Steve Irwin versus Chicken Salt.
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. Is chicken salt Australian?
Yeah, that was one of the things.
Oh,
It's
the rest of the
purely
world-
Australian, and some in New Zealand apparently they've got it as well now.
The world's missing out.
But Australia is chicken salt. No one knows. So Zack, describe to the world what chicken salt is.
Well, it's
Everyone's
like-
saying, "What the fuck is chicken salt?"
It's like salt, but then with chicken flavor.
I
It's
think
like
it's
those
got a bit
chicken-flavoured
of
chips,
MSG in it. I think it's just got a bit of MSG in it, and it's goated on
You
chips.
get it at like fish and chips. You put like salt or chicken salt. They ask you.
Yeah.
And
I
yeah.
can't believe that other people don't do that. It's really good.
It's
So good.
So good.
What did you guys go with though? Sorry, Steve Irwin.
Irwin.
yeah.
Yeah, Steve Irwin wins. 48 to 31.
Oh, pretty
That
close.
was
pretty
close.
close.
Chicken salt getting numbers.
Chicken salt versus swooping season. These are two things that only Australians, I think, would be typing into Google.
Swooping season
I
for
think.
me.
I think. Yeah. When you're googling, you're saying like, when is swooping season?
No, this has got to be chicken salt.
Well, unfortunately,
Well,
I voted.
And you've lost your streak. It was 77 to like 0 when you do
Shit.
worldwide. In
Really?
Australia, it was like 17 to 80 in favor of chicken salt.
17 to 80.
Yeah, but in favor of chicken salt.
Jackson, are you
still.
seeing these daggers Peter staring at us when he said anything wildlife is a win?
Yeah.
No, but they don't know what swooping's anything. They know, like, if she said kangaroo, koala, swooping, they know what the fuck that
It
is.
was so funny looking at the worldwide stats of literally nowhere else in the world ever types in swooping season, and Australia is like.
So what's swooping season?
Okay, so swooping season is that in spring, early spring specifically, it's swooping season. Where if you're going through a local park, there's a chance that a magpie, which is an Australian magpie, not like a European or
like a
North
crow.
American, they look similar to crows, but they're black and white. They will just, because they're nesting, they protect their babies and they will swoop you, and it's quite terrifying. And
Yeah, they try
swooping
and
is where they
peck you.
fly down and they don't usually actually touch you, but it's very alarming because they'll come very, very close.
I've never had that. Has anyone had that happen to
Yeah.
them?
I was swooped once as a
have.
kid.
Yeah, when I'd ride my bike around, I feel like that's the classic. You're
The
riding your
bike.
bike, you got a helmet on, it's like probably shiny or something, and the magpie's like swooping.
I see
and
people got
smack
the
your
helmet and they put
Spike.
cable
Cable
ties.
ties.
Oh,
They've got
cable
spikes
ties.
on their helmet. Yeah.
So when
Yeah.
the birds try to attack you, they just like impale
Yeah.
themselves.
It's not like
It's just to stop them from getting close.
it's not impaling.
Imagine that.
That
You're
would
running
be
around with
horrendous.
magpies on your, you've collected them.
But
Jeez.
magpie fact: only the males will swoop. The females do not swoop.
Right.
And only 11% of males will even swoop, even during breeding
Oh,
season.
wow.
So
That's
it's
low.
actually not that
They're the
common. They're
alphas.
very friendly. They're really cute. I really like magpies.
Swooping season versus Aussie.
Aussie,
Well, it's got to be that.
Well, we know swooping season's
Aussie,
got
Aussie,
nothing.
Aussie wins 59 to 0. All right, Aussie versus lemon lime bitters.
Is that Australian?
No.
It's
No,
Australian.
other people have that.
It's Australian.
No.
Okay,
no,
wait.
no,
Let's quickly ask chat. Have you ever heard of lemon, lime, and bitters? / ever had it?
Okay,
because
first
that's
of all,
unbelievable.
Without
that
asking, what would you think the ratio would kind of be?
huge in lemon, lime,
Of
bitters.
what?
favour.
Lemon lime bitters is going to clear.
Yeah.
Lemon lime bitters got this.
Lemon lime bitters.
Oh God, no!
What?
Oh, it's really. That's
Okay,
crazy.
Go make this. Other countries have bitters, right? That's not crazy. Because cocktails,
what would you-
cocktails use bitters.
Yeah, but who's going to have it on hand unless you're making a lemon lime bitters?
Well, anyone that has cocktail ingredients.
What is bitters?
It's actually, it's like 50% alcohol.
Is it really?
Yeah, it comes in this little
But you
bottle.
just have a little shot of it or something.
You literally have 2 or 3 drops in it in the whole drink.
I have a bottle of bitters.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'm saying if people have bitters, get some lemon juice, some lime juice, maybe some soda water and some bitters, and then have the best drink of your life. And then be sad.
It is a traditionally alcoholic preparation flavored with botanical matter for bitter or bittersweet flavor. Oh, that makes sense.
All right, what do you guys think won? Aussie or lemon lime bitters?
It's going to have to be Aussie
Yeah.
now that I know that nobody else has it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
agreed.
that you
I
know,
would have said.
Guess what? The ratio was 61-1.
That's crazy.
No one else in the world has lemon lime bitters.
Guys-
But in Australia, it's like the drink that kids have instead of like
Yeah.
a beer at the pub.
Yeah, viewers,
Yeah.
if you come to Australia, get this for a soft drink. It's the best one.
It might be the best one by far.
Also, soft drink means soda. I think that doesn't translate.
Oh no!
some soda, some pop, some whatever the.
Yeah, pop.
It's probably our equivalent. Do you reckon in America they just like the kids just have like Coca-Cola
Yeah.
or something?
We do have that here as well.
No, but it's. I think if you go to a bar, the kid's gonna get.
Oh,
or you
Coke.
don't want an alcoholic drink, you'll get lemon lime bitters.
You know what they did get right? Dr. Pepper. That shit slaps.
Never had it.
Neither.
Lemon lime bitters versus redback spider.
Redbacks. It's
By the way, you guys casually dropping you've never had Dr. Pepper is going to get people as mad as us
Yeah.
with the lemon lime bitters. I
Really?
love how we just moved on instantly after all being like,
Never
what?
heard of it.
That's actually a pretty good point. Kids don't go to bars. That's actually a pretty good point. Maybe that's just Australian culture.
no, like pubs. Or
I don't
pubs
think
an
that, do they
Australian
have
thing.
pubs and taverns in America?
Yeah. They have like bars, but I think the parents just don't bring their kids because they don't.
No, going
it's
for
not
like a
as the
lunch
culture.
is such a classic.
I think this is more like England people would get us,
Ah.
but I don't think Americans would understand.
What about a diner? Can you get a beer at a diner?
I don't know.
We don't have diners.
You can
here.
get everything everywhere in Europe. I don't know about the USA. Like you can go to just a random coffee shop and you just get a beer at all
Man,
of
the
them. That's
world
good.
is so weird.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
Well,
lemon lime
I would
bitters
know.
versus redback spider.
Sorry.
Redback spider.
Redback spider.
Wait, what was the first thing?
Lemon lime bitters.
Oh, yeah, redback.
Yeah, redback did win, but in Australia, lemon lime bitters won. Fun fact. Anyways, redback spider versus tradies.
Tradies.
Redback spider.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
I think it's going to be the spider.
It's a bit
tradies
specific.
won.
Oh, there you go.
Tradies won.
I feel like people would just search tradies a lot more than a redback spider.
All right, what's a tradie, Jackson?
Tradies, just any tradesman, basically.
Tradesman.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that even what they call it? Because yeah, in US and Canada, redbacks won because no one's typing in tradies.
But Australia's
But
just
Australia,
generating so
yeah.
much revenue.
24-42. All right, tradies versus Ned Kelly.
Ned Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah, well done, well done. 26-43.
Jordan,
Who's
tell
Ned
us the
Kelly?
story of Ned Kelly.
Ned Kelly, I don't even really know the story. He was like an outlaw kind of. He's like a infamous, famous like criminal.
He was a
pretty much.
bushranger.
I wanted to hear Jordan.
Bushranger.
No, I wanted to hear Jordan's version.
And he's very. I think he's kind of. It's kind of like samurais, where they're so famous because they also have like sick aesthetics. Ned Kelly had sick aesthetics. If you look him up, he like would wear like this helmet that he just made at home and like wore a bulletproof vest and shit and just went around. I don't even know what he did. He just like
Isn't
killed
he, like,
police
Irish?
or something.
All right, now jump in, Pete, if you know.
I think that's fine.
There you go.
I don't know, man. I like Ned Kelly's one of those things. It's like, oh, Ned Kelly. I know nothing.
He
was
was an
like a
outlaw
famous-
who like stole from banks and just in olden days
Yeah.
Australia, like gold rush times, like
Right.
very olden days. And he
Criminal.
wore a helmet made out of just like sheet metal in it's like a bucket basically.
Was it like a bit of Robin Hood sort of thing? Like,
Yeah,
was
yeah,
he just
he
stealing
was-
for himself?
I think he was just a criminal.
I think he was just a bad guy.
right.
Steal from the rich and give to himself.
It's
Why
kind of
is
the
he
power of
famous?
aesthetics, I reckon.
Well,
It's just like this guy and he wears a metal helmet.
Why is anyone famous?
Like
well, you
people
can
have
usually
statues
like,
of
oh,
him
they're
and
one of a
stuff.
kind. Like,
Why on the latest season of Dancing with the Stars did we have someone who was a drug trafficker who went to jail for 20 years in Bali?
Who was that?
Shabelle Corby.
Did she really?
She's famous. It
Yeah.
was like the most famous
she's
legal
not
case.
You
Dancing
don't
with
have
the
to be
Stars?
famous for being a good person. Is
I
the
don't know.
moral
I'm
of
not
the story.
saying I agree with that, but I don't know what's different about Ned Kelly
He
compared
looked
to.
sick as fuck.
Is that what it is?
I think it is
Yeah.
the aesthetics. I think
Huh.
it's like samurais as well. Samurais get a lot of cred for looking cool.
Yeah, Bushranger is a hard title. Like you're like it's like a highwayman but Australian. It's pretty sick.
Ned Kelly versus kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
All right, yeah, you're right. You're
Are
right.
you kidding me? What's
Come on,
the
what the
ratio on
hell?
that?
4-70. Kangaroo versus beach.
Kangaroo.
Beach.
Ooh, beach. Oh,
I think beach is a worldwide thing.
Oh, but kangaroo is.
People love kangaroo.
Who are
No.
like kangaroo? Look that up.
No.
Look like. What is that?
Think of how many beaches you
Yeah,
could
it's gotta be
search.
beach.
But
Like,
but just like someone says to you beach, you're like, oh yeah, beach, got it. And then someone says to you kangaroo, you're like, what the is that?
Yeah, but you're gonna be like,
gotta search
if it's Google nearest beach, nice beach near me.
I'm going
not
kangaroo.
nearest kangaroo.
I'm going kangaroo.
Jack,
I'm going beach.
beach did win. I will be so impressed. I don't know, actually want to give you guys anything, but I'll be very impressed if you guys could guess. There was one place in the world that had kangaroo winning instead of beach, and it wasn't Australia.
Was it
Russia.
the USA?
Mongolia.
Mongolia.
Yeah,
Fun
that would
fact.
have been impressive if we got that.
They don't have beaches there.
I don't think they have beaches, and also they have a kids' math program called Kangaroo, which I
Oh.
found. So all the kids are spamming kangaroo. All right, 2 left to go. Beach versus Sydney.
Beach versus what? Sydney.
I think I'm going to go with beach.
I think
I'm
Sydney
going
can
Sydney as
be in
well.
a lot of searches though, because you're like Sydney. Weather in Sydney, Sydney Harbour Bridge, Sydney Opera House.
So where you going?
Where is
Zach?
Sydney? I'm going Sydney.
It was beach. You guys have lost your streak again. All
Wait,
right.
I thought you guys both went.
I
beach.
went Sydney.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right.
Oh, what my decisions have
I
meaning?
know. I keep being the last to lock in, and then it feels like my fault.
All right, Zach, you go first on this one.
Yeah,
Perfect.
good idea.
Sydney or Swan?
Sydney.
Swan. Okay, Peter, you know it's up to you.
Swan. Swan.
Oh, the wild one.
Swan.
Sydney
Sydney
Swans.
wins.
No.
You guys,
fucking
Peter.
Peter.
I think you guys' highest streak was like 3 or
No,
something.
we did well at the beginning.
Yeah,
I think we got
I
3
got
or something.
That was the three.
It was 3. That was a little Australian joke at the end there.
Dude, if you guys went
Sydney
with little
Swans.
Z, we would have got 4.
Sydney Swans.
I snuck that in.
Yes.
Well, that was enlightening.
That
yeah,
was
so
enlightening.
now we kind of know a bit what the world thinks and what they don't know about Australia a bit more.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Did you find this while you were away, Zach, that like the few things that people do know about Australia was quite interesting?
Yeah.
Like what they would expect of you and what they know about Australia was just very interesting.
What was it?
It's kind of what you would expect though. Like I mean, it's kind of what Peter said before. With like the dangerous animals thing, I find is always the biggest.
Yeah, that's the biggest
especially when
thing.
I go to America and it's like, oh man, doesn't everything there just kill you? And it's like, no, like not on a day-to-day basis at all. Like yeah, we have a few scary things. They have like grizzly bears, and it's like saying like, oh, do you get killed by bears all the time? And it's like, no, because it's not that
No.
often, and you know what to
then
do.
Just, there's guns and that's next level.
Yeah, well,
Well, that's the same thing of saying that's their thing. That
No, but that actually does kill people. I looked up. Guess what? The last time someone in Australia died of a spider was like in the 70s.
yeah, spiders are actually not very dangerous.
They don't do shit. And people are like, oh, you might die from a spider. Guess how often people die in America from like a gun? A
Yeah.
lot more than one person in the 70s.
Yeah,
do you
It's
guys
pretty-
keep spiders around?
yeah.
To
Yeah.
catch the
I
flies?
have one in
Yeah,
my room at the
spiders-
moment.
Spiders are fucking chill.
Just vibing.
I saw a huntsman in my room the other day, and then I lost it, and I was like, "That's a shame."
Oh god, that's what I.
Oh, dear.
That's what I can't do.
If you guys don't know, a huntsman, they're a very large spider, but they're not dangerous. But the thing
Are they
about
not?
them
I
is
didn't
that
know
they
that.
don't build a web; they chase their prey down, so they're very, very fast.
That's fucking
so they're about the size of like maybe a very big one is about the size of maybe like a small person's hand.
Yeah.
Like leg span.
They look hard. You know
And
what I
they
mean?
look sick as
Yeah.
fuck. Like they are serious looking spiders, and they just sprint. That's how they catch things. They just chase them down.
Christ.
And so I see one on the wall.
I just
and then-
imagine it running like a human. And it's only using 2 legs, and the other ones are just trying to grab like birds and shit out of the air.
Grabbing flies on their way past.
Yeah, shoving it in its mouth.
Yep.
That's such a sick image.
Yep, so saw it on the wall. Went to go get like a glass and a piece of paper to go and collect it. Come back, gone. It
Oh, well.
was right at my bed head too.
You know, I nearly crashed my car because of a huntsman once.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Huntsman in the car's a bad one.
Not in the car. We were like coming home from a trip down south in Maddie's car, and there was a spider like going down the window on her side, and then I was like, oh, like I'll pull it over so we can like flick it off the car.
Yeah.
Then before I could pull over in the section we were, it crawls behind the mirror.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like in that little crevice behind the
Yeah.
mirror on the side, and then I was like, well, that's never coming out. we drive back to Perth, and then like a week or 2 later, I'm driving my car, so the spider has moved, and it just starts going up the windscreen, like as I'm
On
driving.
the inside or the outside?
No, on the outside.
Oh, that's all right.
But like, yeah, but like I'm
Still would give
driving
you a
and then
fright.
spider up the windscreen, like the clear. I was just like, holy shit, and like had to
Damn.
like pulled over, and then we took it off.
They must love that spot because Holly had a spider living in her mirrors for years, in the
Yeah.
side mirrors. It was just like at night, build a web, and then like in the day, it would just go back
Yeah,
behind
they
the
love
mirror.
little crevs like that.
Yeah.
I at my old house I used to live in, the front door was kind of down an alleyway, and there was quite like trees and wall on one side, which was the perfect spot with like the outside lights for just spiders, the orb weavers, to
Yeah.
build big ass webs in. And they started in the side alleyway, and they'd go at night, and then they pack their web up during the day, so it's not a problem because they take their web down, they put it up the next night. Cool,
Yeah.
no problem. Chill. Then they started building it in the front entryway,
Yeah.
and then that became a problem because
Yeah.
you're walking home and you don't want to walk through
into
there. These are big
spider.
fuckers. So I had to get a stick and then get around the spider. So you put it in its web, do a circle around it until it climbs on the stick, and then carry it away.
Yeah.
These are big fuckers, and they start walking down the stick towards you. It's
They're
Yeah, you're
scary
not going to
ones.
die. Yeah, see, Tian looked it up. No one's died in the last 40 years from a spider. They're not actually killing
Oh,
anyone.
but they also said nobody has died to a gun in America in the last 40 years.
That's
true.
That's
it's
not true.
Both as safe as each other.
That's
Maybe the
interesting.
last 40 minutes they mistyped or something.
yeah.
What do you think is the most dangerous Australian animal? Apart from hitting kangaroos.
Shark? Great.
I
like
think more people died of snakes than sharks. I
Really?
think.
Blue
Where
ring
do
octopus.
crocodiles weigh in? Because
Oh, they're
in the Northern
dangerous.
Territory, they
crocodiles are
actually
fucking
crocodiles
scary.
do get people.
Like you
What?
truly have to avoid swimming up in the north because
Yeah.
of
Crocodiles are
crocodiles.
scary.
Like that is actually.
I think when people think of Australia being dangerous, they're mostly thinking the Northern Territory.
Yeah, the
and
Northern Territory's
Queensland as well has a few fucked things.
yeah, the north is
Crocodiles would
pretty
be
fucked.
terrifying. We don't have anywhere we live.
Yeah, where we are is pretty chill.
Oh, I guess technically it's
You're
mosquitoes.
not going to believe what the answer is.
Is it going to be like dog?
It's horses.
Horses.
Oh,
yeah.
kill the
Kicking
most
people.
people.
Yeah.
I guess because
Falling
humans
off.
are around
You can
people
fall
as
off
well.
horses and die and shit.
What about kangaroos jumping in front of cars and causing crashes? Does that count as a
Ooh,
kangaroo?
That's a big one.
Like, would that get them a kill in a game?
In
do
a
they
game?
Get, do they get kill credit?
In a game. They get an assist maybe.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
in
It's like a
2000,
Marty Dom in Call of Duty.
2011, there was 254 kills by animals during the 10-year period, actually, sorry.
Yeah, that
And-
seemed like a lot.
And 137 of them were cows, dogs, and horses.
Yeah.
Cows falling on people is a big one.
Yeah, bulls charging people,
Bruh.
cows. It's
Oh, maybe
Dogs.
it is. Maybe it's more bulls charging people. But I've heard that cows falling on people kill a lot of people.
you think?
That's
Yeah, maybe it's when you're like
so
milking them,
Terrible.
and then they just like. What if they,
They
get?
just like come and then like, and they fall on you.
So
See,
true.
It's not the. s-
I think that's what it was.
That's
not-
no,
Jackson,
that's-
look that up.
Actually, no,
I mean,
that's
like, you know how Joe Rogan, that's Jamie. He's
Yeah.
like always on his like, hey, look that up,
And
man.
then I have to be the Joe Rogan. Really? Whoa. Whoa.
do cows
No
get
way.
get turned on when we milk them?
You see, we need a
Because
Jamie.
Jamie, look this up.
nipple play is like
Shut up.
in humans.
Shut
and
Zack. What does that not mean?
and udder is the nipple of the
Yeah,
cow.
no, it
Right,
makes
okay.
perfect sense.
What do you- Peter, just because you're too scared to answer the real questions.
No, they don't.
Oh.
However,
Wait,
Oh,
no.
however.
if a cow is producing a lot of milk and isn't milked for a significant period of time, it can cause bruising, udder injury, sickness, and
Oh.
death.
Oh,
I
God.
thought it was going to be like, however, some of them get freaky.
yeah. They just die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they not like have a, I don't know, wet dream
I don't think like when like
of milk?
a human, a mum is giving a child milk, it's like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, probably not. It's probably just annoying.
Yeah.
We should probably move
We
on.
should
Oh,
move
Peter
on.
spotted something.
A bit about foreplay. It's the latest chat comment. That's good. That's next week.
All
That's
right. Does
next
anyone
week.
else have a little segment?
Yeah,
we
let's
want
do
to
mine.
segue
Mine's
We should
gonna
all have a little
completely
segment.
pivot.
to? A little bit.
Yeah, mine's not too Australia related, so maybe we'll do it last.
All right, mine is ads with the lads.
Yep.
So we're gonna go in teams of two, like groups of two. We're gonna go 1v1.
I'm on Peter's team. He knows the questions.
It's not even questions. Don't.
Is it your
You
favorite
know,
ad?
you've already failed. You're not my team.
Shit.
I have a favorite ad I'm thinking of right now.
Guys, can you just calm the
Sorry.
hell down? Can you just
I
settle?
love ads.
So we're just gonna do a radio ad live on air here today for a
Improv.
few different Australian topics.
Okay.
Jordan's face palming. He's not looking forward to improvising.
No, I don't really get it.
Sorry, we're in teams of two.
So you just, I'm going to throw it over to two of you, and you're going to give me an ad about this Australian thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it might be something that people know about, or maybe it's something that they don't know about.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back to Underdogs FM. We're getting back with some uninterrupted music after this ad for Centrelink
All right, Jordan.
by
Oh.
Jordan and Jackson.
And you're on sound effects.
Hey, are you a lazy fuck and you don't want to, you just want to chill and smoke weed and play video games all day? Hop on Centrelink.
Or are you just someone that's really struggling to get a job? This also helps you out.
Yeah, you could be struggling, but you could also just be chilling and vibing. Call Centrelink now and get free money.
Helping fix homelessness issues too.
Waka what?
Welcome back to Underdogs FM. Coming up next is an ad for the Big Fruit.
I guess we didn't explain it in the ad.
Shut up!
Sorry. No one knows what Centrelink is.
It's your fault. Where are the ads?
Yeah, where are the ads?
Stop interrupting. It's
Okay.
uninterrupted.
No, it's not uninterrupted ads.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
If I hear one song during my ad break, I'm going to be pissed.
okay, back to uninterrupted ads.
Okay.
We're getting right back to the uninterrupted music after this short break. We're going to be talking about the Big Fruit with Zack and Peter.
Have you ever wanted to see something truly incredible? You're on
I really have. Please tell me more.
Yeah, and let me guess, you've got a road trip planned for the next 4 days continuously across the entirety of Australia.
I do love driving.
Well,
Wow.
what is there to see along the way?
What is that? Tell me.
Boring dirt. Oh no. But what's that? It's a huge apple!
Oh, it's coming up in the distance. Oh my god. And as we're driving, it keeps getting bigger.
Yeah,
it
keeps getting bigger. And
It
it's
keeps
bigger.
getting
Oh, that's bigger than a normal apple. It's the big apple! And let me tell you, Peter, it doesn't just stop there. What else you got? You got the orange, you got the mango, you got the pineapple, you got the avocado.
I bet these things are very popular and full of tourists, right?
Oh, barely anyone, but that's the fun of it.
Oh, you got the sound effects,
They
yeah.
are not. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, that's cool.
No one's there, but that's what's fun. It's in the middle of nowhere. You don't think there's going to be anything exciting, and there is.
Wow. So come on down to the Big Fruit. Where are they, Zach?
Oh, fucking everywhere.
Drive anywhere and you'll see a big fruit.
Or just a big thing. They got big things everywhere.
Yeah, big prawn.
Your uninterrupted music is coming right back on after this short message from our sponsor, the Great Sandy Desert. Coming at you with Jordan and Zach. It's the one in the middle of Australia. It's like the biggest desert in the world.
Okay.
We're advertising the biggest. Okay. Do you hate people?
Yeah, I hate people.
Well, I've got a place for you.
Yeah, it's called the Great Sandy Desert. And you know, 99% of Australia thought this desert was good enough to be all we need. The stupid 1% of humans building their urban natural metropolises goes against billions of years of desert. Are you kidding me, Jordan?
I'm not kidding you. Let's go to the desert.
Yeah, you think you can do stuff in the city? Well, let me give you 5 activities you can do in the desert. Number 1, get so hot you go on a sweat cleanse. You sweat all your fluids out. Healthy. Jordan?
Yeah. Number 2, with the thing where you look for metal in the sand. There's so much sand, you could do it all day.
Oh,
Yeah.
that thing.
Metal detecting. Number 3, you can build as many sandcastles as you want, and the bully from your high school's not going to stomp on them.
Oh yeah, and don't forget, you're not going to see anyone. So if you get socially anxious, it doesn't matter.
And number 5, it's the perfect place to bury a body. That's the Great Sandy Desert.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, we should have mentioned Uluru, probably.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways, back to you.
Back to you in the studio. We're getting to that music real soon, but maybe after 1, maybe 2 more ads. Here we have Jackson and Peter talking about Bunnings.
Well, lowest price is just the beginning.
Yeah, I mean that is they it's a warehouse. They have everything.
They've got everything you can need. Any tool,
Plants,
light bulb,
esky,
fan,
it's just light bulbs,
doors,
screws,
hammers,
hinges.
drills.
They truly have everything here at Bunnings.
Everything.
It's almost a national icon. I'd say it is a national icon.
Find a lower match price. We'll match it cheaper than anything.
And don't forget, on the way out, you can buy a sausage wrapped in a piece of bread.
Sausage sizzle.
That is a uniquely Australian experience.
Bunnings Warehouse. Lowest prices at just the beginning.
Oh, welcome back to Underdogs FM. We're going to get some of the freshest tunes of all time.
Can't wait for the music.
But first, a quick segment from Jordan and Peter about Canberra.
Oh, God.
Did you think the capital of Australia was Sydney?
I did.
Well, it's not. The capital of Australia is actually this hidden gem of a city, Canberra. Tell me your favorite thing about Canberra, Jordan.
My favourite thing about Canberra is
the-
this: the White House.
There's the what?
What is it?
The White House.
That is how a typical Canberrian sounds.
What is it? What? It's like our Washington DC. I don't know what it is for Australia.
Parliament.
Parliament. We got Parliament there. We got
I
politicians.
think it's called the outhouse.
We got politicians.
The nanny.
Wow. Capital's so good. Someone who's lived here for 27 years?
27 years.
27 years, knows zero things about it. Come on down to Canberra.
Yeah, you want to explore a bit of the world that no one cares about? You'll be like an adventurer from the olden days.
Circle. Talk about how the whole thing's a circle.
The whole city.
I don't know shit about Canberra. Though.
Yeah,
It's
I think
a
that's the point.
circle.
That's their tagline. I don't know shit about
I don't know
Canberra,
shit
bro.
about Canberra. Check it out. You'll be the most interesting out of your friends because nobody else will know that it's a circle. Come on down to Canberra, the capital of a continent
Wow.
that nobody cares about. Well, thanks for sticking around with this ad break. And we'll be getting to you with some uninterrupted music right after our next segment.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
the
that
music
was
came in.
that was Land Down Under.
Yeah, I actually
Oh,
don't know
nice.
anything about Canberra.
Yeah,
The
that's
whole
why I put it down.
The
That's
city is
good.
a circle. It's like it's really cool design. It's like
Have you
all
been
the
there?
it's kind of like Paris, but way more shit.
What's
Obviously,
happened there?
you know how there's the Arc de Triomphe and everything's like a circle
Yeah.
out from it. Yeah, it's like that, and they have a big moat around the middle.
Because it's a planned city, right?
Ooh.
Because it's only there for Parliament to be there, so it's
Yeah.
actually a planned city, so which is
Canberra.
which is cool.
Jackson has shown me a picture of Canberra, and yeah,
Look it up.
circles. There are circles.
Yeah, it's a circle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like where our what is it called? Parliament live.
Don't go for the White House.
I went
again.
for the White House. Our Parliament lives.
Yeah, no strays towards Canberra. I'm sure it's lovely. I'm sure people would say the same thing about Perth. and
I
stuff.
think it's meant to be very
I've
nice.
I have actually been there before, but not for like.
It was pretty boring for me. I'm not interested in politics
all
really
been
whatsoever.
I think the only reason to go there is if you're into politics or if like there's other reasons.
There's
right?
a good
but,
art
like,
museum.
But
I
what
was a bit
politics are you
young.
going to see there?
Huh?
Like when you go to Canberra, what is it like? The left and right are just like arguing. What politics
Yeah.
are you going to see?
That's all. I mean, yeah, that's politics.
okay.
Well,
No, there's like
politics you
all
gotta see
where it all
anywhere.
takes place if that interests you.
Do you get to actually like go in or anything?
Yeah, you
No?
can go check it out.
Go have a look.
God, this music sucks. It's just politics talk. Getting me back to the
Let's
ads.
go to the next segment.
So was it too much me sort of humming the Bunnings theme in the background?
that was great.
Or did it add to the
I think that was all too much. I think that was a bit of a fever dream in general. So anything adding to it was
Yeah.
probably fine.
Do you want to quickly explain those 5 things or not?
Yeah, in case anyone's confused, Centrelink is like our benefits system. So,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of people get a bad rap on it because we have a term dole bludgers, and it's the dole is like getting Centrelink, and I don't know what a bludger is.
I
What's a
loved
bludger?
Centrelink when I was on it.
Apart from that, like ball from Harry Potter.
So Jordan was just doing a bit of a self-report by starting with, "Are you a lazy fuck?"
No,
Because he
I was
used
only
to be
doing
one.
that because my sister was talking about how her housemate, all he does is just smoke weed, play video games, and get Centrelink. Because it's like it's enough to live on if you just want to do
Well,
that.
that was you without the.
So that's why it came
weed,
to my mind. Well, at least I
as
was
far as I know.
trying to. I was doing because you get it when you're like at uni.
Was he
Oh,
studying?
Like I was he's not studying or anything. He's just vibing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was studying, and then you get some money to live.
I think the
Pretty
technical
cool.
word is a neat.
A neat.
neat.
You can be a neat. Bunnings is like warehouse. It's iconic. It's
Home Depot.
just it's like except it's just it's actually legitimately an extremely good establishment. Like it's always well stocked. The people know where everything is. They'll help you.
Yeah.
It's just laid out well. It's signposted well. The prices are good. It's just it deserves. It's
So
It's
props.
still so annoying though, because when I was a kid, I would see their ad because their tagline is lowest prices are just the beginning, and I'll be like, I'm gonna remember this ad and see what it becomes in like when I'm an adult. And I still remember it, and I'm like, shit, are they gonna do anything different?
Yeah, come
'Cause
on.
the lowest prices are just
Just
the
the bit-
beginning.
what's next?
And I was like a 6-year-old being like, I'm gonna remember this.
It's like you're watching the Hungry Jack's ad with the burgers are better, and you're like, can't wait to see how good they get. Nothing's changed in 20 years.
And yeah, the Bunnings sausage sizzle. It's if you want to make money for your little club, little
It's
establishment.
like a fundraiser.
Fundraiser. You post up outside Bunnings with a little gazebo above you, and then you have a barbecue and you sell hot dog on a piece of bread, not even a bun, not even a
So
bun.
good.
And
The best.
Yep, that's the thing that everyone in Australia has had. Everyone.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange how much of Bunnings. Why outside the hardware store? Like what? Is that? That's weird, right?
I think because it's like open at like 7 a.m. on weekends,
Yeah.
and most shops aren't. I think that's why.
I think it's like Dad's gonna take care of the kids. Where are we going? He's like, let's go to Bunnings.
We
Pick
got to
the
get
kids
some
a fucking
stuff, and the kids are
sausage.
coming.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sure. Okay. Great.
'Cause especially on Sunday, everything doesn't open till 11 or whatever.
Yeah.
Great Sandy Desert, just the interior of Australia.
I've
Basically,
never heard it called that.
90% of the
Sure.
people live on the coast in Australia,
Yeah.
and yeah, there's not really much in the middle. So
But
you
it's-
can't live there.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it is it so much of a desert, or are there shrubs?
I mean, a desert is defined by the amount of rainfall. It doesn't have to be shrubless.
But I think a lot of people think of desert as like the sand and the dunes. But a lot of Australian deserts, like maybe I'm thinking of it more because I've gone past the Nullarbor quite a bit. It's a very different part of Australia. But like, it's still a massive desert, but there's so many like little shrubs.
Yes, spinifex and little.
Yeah, they live in that environment.
But yeah, still very, very deserty. Big fruit. We've talked about the big fruit enough.
Yeah,
and Canberra, as we mentioned, is the capital of Australia.
We'll find out on the Little Z channel in 2028.
I hope you guys come to Australia. You guys come to Australia and see all these things.
I would not put them on my top 5. Bunnings is probably worth going
Bunnings
to,
would be up there.
but probably don't really need to go there. I was going to do these 20 phrases, and we'll just say if they're real or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's pretty quick.
So wait, you've made up some phrases?
No, I just Googled 20 Australian phrases, and then amazed as I read all these. I read the first one, I was like, they're not real. And then I read more, and they're all not real. So
maybe it's different states' phases.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that like Queensland people have a lot of other slang. I don't know if you've heard stuff like that. Like, have you heard tuck shop?
No.
That's
Tuck
like
shop
what they
I've heard
call
of.
a school canteen.
dog on the tucker box. Remember that?
Yeah, that's
That
a
was
Yeah, I don't know
Irish
any of
shit.
this.
All right, first one, real or fake? Well, they're all real, but what do you think? As mad as a cut snake.
Real.
fake.
Never heard that before in my life.
I think it's more just like, have we ever heard it / used it?
Yeah, I
right?
have.
Yeah.
Oh, you've used it.
Do you know Fisher, the DJ? His old duo he had with a friend was called Cut Snake after that phrase.
There you go.
So that's where I heard it.
So what's the saying again?
As mad as a cut snake. Example, stay away from that guy. He's as mad as a cut snake.
I've never heard it
Yeah,
in real life.
I don't know if I necessarily needed the example as much as why is a cut snake mad?
Because got cut.
What are
Is
you
that
talking
a,
about?
is that
cut
a
a
thing
snake.
that
If
but
I
is that
cut
a
you,
thing
you're
that
probably mad.
snakes are
Gonna
known
go wigging around.
like snakes are known for
He
that?
like cut him in half. He's like, oh, I'm not happy with this.
Yeah, cutting a snake, that's pretty rare.
Yeah, but there you get mad.
They would get mad.
All right, charges like a wounded bull. Doesn't sound Australian to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I mean we have I think so far it's all going to be like farmer shit, right? 'Cause
Yeah, bulls
we're all
are
a
in
bunch of
farms.
farmers.
What
Like
would you say that's not? I would never heard that.
I've
I
never
don't think I've heard
heard
it,
it,
but it makes
I
sense.
get it. I get
I'm
it.
saying no. Fake.
This one's real, in my opinion. Chucking a sickie.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
That's
Very real.
very real.
That's
so that
just,
is
That's a daily one.
yeah, taking a sick day for the internationals.
but when you're not sick,
I'm
usually.
taking sick leave
Yeah.
despite not having an illness.
you know what,
I'm
yeah.
chucking a sickie.
I'm chucking a sick.
faking
everyone's homework is to try and slip these sayings into your daily life.
You're American.
Say like,
Canadian.
I chucked a sickie the other day, and then just see if you can spread Australia a little further. You know, we're changing the world.
Yes.
Oh, right, the viewers. Right.
Sorry, not you guys. Yeah.
Example, I couldn't miss the cricket on Friday, so I chucked a sickie.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Jackson almost
So
chucked a
good.
sickie today. It was half an hour late.
Almost, yeah. I wish. All right, couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery. That's
That's
real.
good.
I've never heard of that.
I've heard that. Have you guys not heard
No,
that?
I haven't.
heard of that.
Really?
I've heard. Oh wait, the whole saying. I know what a piss up is,
Yeah.
but I don't know the whole
Oh,
saying.
you haven't heard couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery?
It sounds
No.
like it should be used at me. I can't organize shit.
Yeah.
Can
it's
you
pretty
say
much
it again really fast?
Couldn't organise a piss up in a brewery.
Like, that's not words. To anyone
so
who's not
good.
Australian, that is not words.
It
They're
makes
basically
sense, but
someone
I've
that
never
can't
heard it.
organise anything.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's funny.
Yeah,
A piss up is a drinking event.
Oh, true. Yeah, I guess that's piss
Yeah.
up when you get smashed.
This has layers.
Crossing the ditch. Now, I feel like that's something you kind of hear.
Yeah,
sort of, but
that's
not really.
I know.
Never
Is it
heard
going
this.
to New Zealand?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Crossing
I'm
the ditch.
gonna say fake. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it would be getting from like one major city to another because there's kind of nothing in between a lot of the time,
Yeah.
and then you're crossing the ditch.
Doesn't pass the pub test.
I don't know this.
What does
I don't
that
know any of
mean?
these, bro.
Okay, I know pub test because I think it's an older saying. Is like if you ask people, like general people, would it pass the pub test? It's kind of like
Oh, so it's like, would the average person
get around
agree
this.
or
It
something?
wouldn't pass the pub test,
Right.
You know?
Oh, okay.
Would the Underdogs podcast pass the pub test?
Oh, surely not.
Yes.
No offense to
It's
us.
the best.
I think it might.
This episode would.
Yeah, it would. Doing a shoey.
That's
That's
classic.
Doing a shoey.
Doing a
yes,
shoey. That's
absolutely.
drinking alcohol out of a shoe. I feel like when people come here, they think we're trolling, and it is.
No,
a
I
troll.
think it's Because people do that in the UFC now. I think that's spread because of the UFC.
Oh,
There's
really?
like some really famous Australian UFC fighters, and then they'll do a shoey like after their fight.
Right.
So that's at least spread through that.
It's more like people do it at like a big event or performance. It's not something that you do on the daily
No,
or anything.
yeah.
I've never done one.
It's a big like if you do something worth celebrating, I think you do
such
a
as winning a UFC fight.
Yeah, like something
I've-
you've worked really hard towards.
Who here has done a shoey? Because I also haven't.
Nah.
I think I have.
I have nothing to celebrate.
I think it was. I swear people were doing it after the Smash Major or something.
Yeah, I think
Making the foreign people do it is good.
when they won, they would do it.
Yeah.
Or maybe if they just
I've
came.
gotten more foreigners to do shoeys than done myself.
Yeah, maybe I've never done it myself. Actually, it's
Have you-
it's a bit of a stitch up. Is that another Australian saying?
stitch up.
Yeah, that's like
getting
a
people
prank,
to do it.
Kinda. Because I have drunk beers out of a lot of other things, just not shoes.
Not shoes.
You know, have you guys drunk beers out of other weird things? Peter, you made me do it out of
Frisbee.
a frisbee once.
Classic.
No,
Also-
that's not a weird thing. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, I've drunk it out
That's
of
the
a.
worst. It spills everywhere. It's so hard to drink. And it's surprisingly like 2.5 beers.
It's 4
Yeah.
beers.
It's so big.
It's 4 beers.
So much.
Yeah, that's a lot. Too many. Doing a frisbee sort of a thing. Spit
Anyone,
the dummy.
if anyone's ever done a frisbee full of beer before, my time to beat is just under 2 minutes.
It's a
That's
very
a
good time.
Great time.
4 beers. That's so
30 seconds
many.
of beer. Spit the dummy.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
mad. You're
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah.
Have a tanty.
Tantrum.
Going to the big smoke.
Yeah, that's good.
I've
like
never
that.
heard of
I,
that.
I don't know that either.
Going
Let's
to
go
the
to the big city.
smoke.
Yeah. Like
Go to
when,
the city.
when I go to Melbourne, I say I'm going to the big smoke. I'm just going to a bigger city than you're currently in. But I
Wow.
think a lot of people in the country would say it a lot more. Like, oh, I'm going to the big smoke on the weekend.
Yeah, because we already
That
live
makes
in the big
sense why
smoke.
you
Yeah.
know it. How do you know it?
I know everything.
Wow.
He's worldly.
There we go. No, there we go. Sorry.
Never ask a
Silly
stupid question ever
Sorry.
again, Jordan.
Good on ya.
Oh yeah, well
Wait,
done.
is that not? Yeah, that seems so
Do people
standard.
not say that? Wait, patrons, do you never say like "good on ya"? Good on you, mate.
In other countries, do they even say "good on you"? Or like, "Oh, good on you for doing that"? It's like "good job for doing that." But then you say "good on ya."
The examples are great. There's 2 examples. You triumphantly return from the bar with a round of beers. Approvingly.
Oh,
good on you, mate.
Good on ya.
Second example, you catastrophically drop the beers on the way back to the bar.
Good on ya.
Sarcastically, good on you, mate.
Yeah,
Australians
good
are
on
pretty
ya.
sarcastic, hey?
Oh, good on you, mate.
Is other places, Mr. Worldwide, are other places as sarcastic as
I
Australia?
think we're in the upper echelon of sarcasm.
Australia is up there.
Yeah.
It's funny though.
Having a yarn, having a chat.
Yeah, that's
chat.
good. A yarn's like a long talk more than anything. Like it's
I use having a yarn for someone that won't stop talking.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
like someone who's just
Yeah.
yapping
He's
basically.
always having a bit of a yarn.
Yeah, it's a yapper.
Or if you're just talking a lot of shit.
Yep,
Yeah.
Nice.
Having a squiz,
that's good.
That's like having a look.
having a look.
Looking at
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Jordan, you don't know that one?
No, I did know that.
Okay.
So remember, viewers, go up and say, "Oh, can I just have a squiz at that?"
Yep.
If
Do you reckon that
wanna
would
look at
work if you were
something.
somewhere else?
Yeah,
No,
if
you figure it out,
Can I
right?
just have a squiz? No, that sounds
Yeah,
that's not
it
gonna
sounds
work.
like
It
something
sounds
else.
weird.
It does sound weird now. you
Wait,
say it.
what's the saying?
Squeeze. Like, what are you
What's
going to
the what?
squeeze?
It's too close to squid and jizz.
And squeeze.
It just says if you're looking for something,
Squeeze
that
the
you're having a
squid
squiz. Example: I go up to the counter and have a squiz at the menu.
Yeah.
Nah.
I think I would say that.
Yeah, it's like you're at the
Yeah.
shops and they're like, "Can I help you?" I'm just having a squiz.
No, it's not a squiz.
Sounds like you're committing a
so
crime.
Stupid.
Sounds like you're committing such a crime.
I think we're over-analyzing it.
Having a sticky beak.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
like looking into other people's
Being
business.
nosy, yeah.
Being nosy.
Looks like a dog's breakfast. Is that Australian?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Brilliant.
Well,
Just
just,
looks
if
like-
something looks like shit.
Looks
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Usually food-wise too. Like it's like if you serve something like a meal that's just
Crap.
gross looking.
Yeah, I have something called, my mate calls it dog's breakfast, which is just mince and like 4 cracked eggs in it.
Ew.
It's called dog's breakfast because it looks like shit.
That sounds
How does
like
it
it's
taste?
pretty good.
Tastes actually pretty good. Bit of herbs and some salt.
Does he like scramble the eggs or anything at all?
Yeah, you just like crack a bit
Cook
and then
the
stir
eggs.
them
Oh yeah,
around.
like it cooks.
And it kind of becomes like,
Okay,
well, a
that's
dog's
good.
But
breakfast.
you crack the egg in the... Oh, yeah, I
You
guess.
start cooking the mince and then when it's almost
That's like
done.
Holly finds me weird because I just have eggs in mashed potato for breakfast.
That is pretty weird, I think.
That
Do you
is
have a
weird.
giant vat of mashed potato ready to have?
Yeah, we like you get frozen mashed potato. It's pretty easy.
You freeze mashed potato.
No, you
No,
buy
you
the
buy it.
frozen cheap.
Oh.
This is
It's
so
like
wild. that you-
95% mashed potato.
Surely it's harder and worse to get frozen mashed potato and add eggs than just making like cooking eggs or scrambled or omelette or something.
No, I still
else.
cook the eggs and I just put them in the mashed potato at the end. Stir it
Why?
around.
What's the potato giving you?
Potatoes are good.
Carbs.
Yeah, better
Alright.
better for you than bread. Have a potato.
Yeah, I mean it's just like bread. It's just a cut. Like why
and
do you
it's
have,
like
why do you
not
have
as
eggs on
bad as
toast?
a hash brown.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Mates rates.
Yeah.
Is
Cheap-
that not a thing?
I don't know. Apparently, well, it's when you know someone, you get
I know
like a
what.
cheaper
Yeah.
discount.
Wait. Do people not say that? Patrons.
People don't say mate.
Yeah. I
Of
guess
course they don't say
anything with
mates rates.
Mates rates.
What would other people say? Like if you know someone in a business and they give you a cheaper price, like a mechanic and
I
it's
know
your friend.
you discount. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a
Friend discount.
Yeah. What
like
do you
a-
say?
a buddy bargain.
The NX generation did say friend discount.
friend discount.
Mates rates is you guys. If
Guys,
you're gonna
mates
take
rates is
one
actually
saying,
a good one.
make it mates rates. Like you go, like your friend's a hairdresser, and they're like, "Oh, you should come to me to get your haircut," and I'm like, "Oh, mates rates, yeah."
Yeah, nobody has a good phrase. Homie discount, friend discount. This is cringe.
Oh,
Guys, get
we've
a
got
better
good word
phrase. We've
for
got
it.
a good one. This one rhymes and it's fun.
Mates rates.
This one I'll contest is not just Australian. No worries.
It is pretty Australian.
You know what is the
That's
Australian
Australian.
version is no walkers.
I think it's actually New Zealander.
Shit.
Yeah, I've never heard someone
People don't
know
say
that.
no worries.
You not heard no walkers?
What
Jackson,
do they say?
I feel like
Everyone
says
just
no.
worries.
I say
everywhere.
no walkers a lot.
Do people just worry in other places?
Yeah.
No
Yes, they
worries.
have yes worries.
yes, worries.
I feel like this is not. Oh, don't take offense, the entire country of America, but I feel like they take things too seriously. They could do with a bit of no worries.
Yeah, it's hard to sell them. Don't take this seriously, but you take everything too seriously.
Yeah.
I know you guys have a reputation for taking things too seriously, but don't take this too seriously. You got to stop taking things so seriously.
No, but like with all the Karens and they're not as. I mean, Australians are known for being easygoing, so I think it's just everywhere. Maybe I targeted the US a bit, but
If you hear that and
but
that's annoying you,
in-
just say no worries.
I think
instead.
in a service context, because that's where you're going to hear this, right? Like often, if you're helping someone out with something, right?
Yeah,
you
no
do
worries.
something with someone, we say no worries. I think what a lot of other cultures say, they're much more formal. They're like, my pleasure. You're welcome.
yeah.
You know, they think no worries
you.
implies that you thought it was a worry on
Yeah,
me.
sure.
It's like, no worries. It's like, yeah, well, you're doing this thing for me. Where they don't understand, it's just our way of saying, you know, like, my pleasure.
yeah.
No problem. You know, no worries.
On a good wicket.
Never heard that.
It's a cricket term, so I don't
Yeah, I've
think
not
that's
heard.
not paying that one. Pulling a Swifty.
What is that? Going to a
Is that
Taylor
like-
Swift
yeah.
concert?
No,
You
no,
pick
is
it
that
when you're sick?
Wait, is
No, you pick up a chick at the T Swizzle concert.
Oh, pulling
Pulling
a
a
Swifty.
Swifty.
Pull the Swifty.
isn't it like
That's so good.
It's like
doing
tricky.
something like sneaky around
Yeah.
someone, like pulling a Swifty?
Oh,
Yeah, pretty
haven't heard
much.
of it.
I loaned her some money once, but she pulled a Swifty and never paid me back. I have heard that, but I feel like Swifty fell away with Taylor
Well,
Swift.
yeah, Swifty. No, fell up.
We've got two left. She'll be right.
She'll
It'll
be
all
right.
good.
Is
Everything's
That's
all
a
right.
classic.
I say that one a
I
lot.
Australia have a lot of sayings of like, this, who gives a fuck?
that's
Don't
kind of
worry.
like
No
the same as
worries.
no worries,
Yeah.
and she'll be right. Are
Yeah.
like the same.
Don't worry about it. Basically, yeah.
It's slang for it will be okay.
Yeah.
In this case, she isn't a person, but a situation.
Yeah.
Don't we do that a lot? We call a lot of things she, like
Do we?
trucks and that.
I feel like that's a universal thing.
Maybe
Maybe.
like you
Peter?
pat your
Becky.
truck and you're like, oh, she's got 400 horsepower.
I think a lot of people say that. Mr. Worldly, I've heard it.
The last one is, yeah, nah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
yeah,
nah.
nah.
Yeah,
What about
nah.
nah? Yeah.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely more common than nah, yeah, hey.
Oh yeah, yeah, nah has way more meaning than nah,
Yeah,
yeah.
nah.
It's crazy because yeah, nah can mean either yeah or nah.
No, it can't.
No,
No,
it always
it
means
means nah.
No, it means nah.
It means nah.
It's
Say-
always like, yes, I've understood what you say.
But I
and
don't
nah,
agree.
Are you coming to this party? Yeah, nah. It doesn't mean.
It doesn't
Oh,
mean yeah.
right. Maybe I'm thinking of the nah yeah switcher.
It just it's the
Switcheroo.
last thing. And
Yeah.
can I, Mr. Worldly, again?
Please do.
The Germans have a word that basically means this, and it's doch. My pronunciation is bad, but
Right.
you know, and it basically means that whole like, I understand what you're saying,
I hear
but
you.
I still disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Nah.
if someone says something like that, instead of saying yeah, no, you'd say doch. So
Doch.
it's not just us that have it. It's a good one.
It's a bit more polite, hey. Then it's like, do you want to come? No. Like, do you want to come?
Nah.
It's a bit
It's
more
like
chill.
I
Good.
see the appeal.
It's
But no.
diffusing it.
It
Yeah.
diffuses. We've got, a lot of our sayings like, just
Oh, it's
chill.
like a compliment toast.
Yeah.
Like not a sandwich, but like you have the one and then the other.
Softens the blow.
yeah,
Yeah.
it softens the blow. That's why I say it anyways. Yeah.
And that's 20 Australian phrases. That list was the best one I could find.
That
There
was good.
Some ones with some
Wasn't
absolute
a
stinkers.
great list.
I
no
found some
offense.
crazy.
You
There
don't wanna
must be
see the
some
other list?
stinkers. Yeah. No, sorry.
There was some crazy Australia slander when I was looking up obscure Australia facts to try and give us a preamble today.
Right.
It was like important things to know when in Australia, and it was like a student website for people who want to travel to Australia. It was like, don't forget to tip. It is seen as polite here. Not
No.
true.
I've never
and this was in a
tipped or
list
seen
of
anyone
4
tip.
points, by the way.
This is one of the four
One of the-
things.
and the second one is do not pet the koala.
I've heard that.
That's good
Chlamydia.
advice, I guess.
But like,
Dude, good luck reaching the koala
Where
in
are
the
you
first
seeing a
place.
that's
koala?
never come up. Like,
You never see a koala.
Dude, someone comes to Australia with their backpack done up all tight. They're like, okay, they've got their list, like the 4 things I need to know, and then they get here and they just fucking get bitten by a snake.
Yeah, they tip a waiter, don't pet the koala, and then gets drowned in the surf or something.
Yeah, and then they're like,
They don't swim
nothing
between
here
the
about
flags.
swimming between the flags, and then they get sucked out to sea. That's
Yeah.
every episode of Bondi Rescue.
Does anyone know? Okay. Does anyone know what swimming between the flags means?
No, surely they do that in other places.
I don't think.
No,
like,
they do.
You would be
They just,
so
their beaches aren't
confused.
good enough to have people go in the first
Really?
place.
It's like it's a classic thing on the Bondi show. Like, guys, why didn't you swim between the flags? Like, bro, how would you know to swim between? There's a bunch of There's 2 flags.
A lot of people come to Australia and they're like, oh yeah, the beaches are so nice, and then they just they
Die.
obviously want to swim,
They
but their
die.
swimming abilities are not good enough because they've just been in like pools and maybe lakes and that.
Yeah.
Without
Yeah, see,
currents.
people don't know.
The
Yeah,
surf
if you
is
go
pretty intense, hey?
outside the flags, sometimes there's what's called like rips, which is just like strong currents that can pull you out to sea. And like everyone in Australia learns what to do if you get caught in a rip, but then
Yeah, if you go to an
Obviously-
Australian beach and you see red and yellow flags on the beach, swim between those, guys. That means the lifeguards
Now
are
I
like
think
looking
about
there,
it,
and
yellow
it's
and
more
red sounds
chill.
like don't swim almost.
I know it must be so confusing. You
Doesn't
just
that
would be
seem
like,
dangerous
oh, there's
colours?
flags.
where's
Okay,
the green
cool.
flags?
And yellow, yeah, green, because that'll stand out more on the yellow sand and the blue water. Where's the green
Or
flags
just be
at?
signs saying swim between this sign and the other sign
Yeah,
over
yeah.
there.
No,
bro.
but they have to move them every day. That's the thing.
No, but the signs just have an arrow that says swim between this sign and that sign, and then there's like they look at each other.
Well, so
The
you move the
flags.
signs every day?
You're saying the flag
I see.
Oh,
thing.
the flag. Yeah, sorry.
I see.
I know why they're yellow and red because it'll stand out against the blue more than green.
That is true.
The blue of
but
the
there's no
sky.
instructions. I would be just like, oh, there's flags. Cool.
Should be right.
All right, should we do a final segment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, mine's called How Many Do You Do? And it's less Australia-specific knowledge, but there's a... For those that don't know, we have a breakfast cereal called Wheat Bix. Very, very popular in Australia. And the tagline is, how many do you do? And all these athletes are saying, like, I eat 12 Wheat Bix in a day. And the other was like, I have 14.
A very iconic ad series. This one
Yeah.
clearly stuck with us all. Very
Yeah.
iconic.
Yeah.
Well, I would try and eat so many wheat
I
bix
know, and I
to
don't
become
do
an
that.
athlete.
Because you'd like your friends.
Yeah.
Go, how many do you do? Like, oh, 4.
I'm like a
I did
10-year-old.
5.
I'm having like 3, and then this ad, and then the fucking captain of the rugby team, 20. All right, buddy. All right.
So yeah, my segment has nothing to do with Wheat Bix, but I've taken the phrase and created a game based on it. Jackson, could I borrow your phone for a stopwatch?
Yep.
So, our first section, how many can you name in 10 seconds?
Oh my
Who wants to go
gosh.
first?
Me.
All right, Jordan.
Great. I was going to suggest that anyway.
Jordan, how many can you name in 10 seconds?
How many what?
You gotta
Pick
you
a
gotta,
number.
You gotta pick a number,
Oh.
and then I give you the category because otherwise you could start thinking now.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 7.
All right, and
It's too high.
so if you name 7, you get 7 points.
Oh, all right.
If you
all right.
don't name 7, you get 0 points.
I'm locked in.
So it's like it's a hit the goal or fail.
7 was a big number.
What if you
Yeah,
get
it
8?
was.
Or is that all right?
No, if you get 8, it's not bonus points.
You need to get 7.
I'm
okay.
locked in.
Sorry, your phone's locked.
Oh my god. I hope it's
Okay,
NBA players.
and you have 10 seconds to do it.
It's not going to be NBA
Like
players.
Jordan.
Zack came
look
up
at
with
No,
it.
this first sort of overarching theme is
Oh,
Australian things.
Load this space.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Sure. Okay. Sorry.
Whoa.
Technical difficulties with a computer says it has low disk space.
That's all right. We don't cut anything out. So what
We'll
do you
keep it
guys?
vibing.
What's your number? What's your least favorite thing about Australia?
Oh.
The sun.
The sun is fucking
oh,
hot.
yes.
Yeah.
Get me on
The
the.
ozone layer or lack
I hate
thereof.
the sun.
You don't like the orange, sort of red, sort of.
I've gotten a
hue?
bit over that actually.
Yeah, you've
The
said
Now
colour
that I've
scheme.
started looking at the trees.
The trees are good colours.
Man, I
no,
love
but
the colour
there's
of Australia.
types. There's types. I don't. I wish Australia was more bright green, but fan of the show, Ben sent me like a video of like, oh, I used to be like you, but then I started looking at how there's so many different trees, and then he sent me a video, and I was like, oh, there are.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben, for the mindfulness tip. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, you have 10 seconds to name as many Australian foods as you can. Go.
Vegemite, lemon lime bitters, chicken salt. That's not food. Lamingtons, Tim Tams, pavlova, fairy
Time.
bread.
Oh, I'll pay it. I'll pay it.
All right, we'll pay it.
Chicken salt's probably not
I'll
food.
pay chicken
Is
salt.
lemon lime bitters a food?
Yeah, I'm paying it.
Nah, I think I'm in
lenient
charge.
judge,
And
damn it.
7 was a big gamble, and you did not get any
Yeah,
points.
fair
All right,
enough. Fair enough.
Peter, how many can you name in 10 seconds?
I'm gonna go with 5. Just 5.
humble 5.
All right. Oh, wait, I don't know why I chose Peter. I was meant to get you guys to do it, but here we go. Australian animals.
Kangaroo, echidna, platypus, wallaby, emu.
Well
Yeah.
done. Wow.
He had
was a
that.
good
Fuck, I
category
could have
for
done
you.
10.
Yeah.
Yep, 5 points for Peter. Jackson, how many can you name?
I
All
reckon I'm gonna do 6.
right. You are naming Australian people.
Ned Kelly, Don Bradman, Ricky Ponting, Andrew Simons, Adam Gilchrist, Brett Lee.
Nice.
As soon as he hit sports, he was good.
They're all cricketers.
You Ned Kelly. and you're like, hang on.
All right, Jackson's on 6. Our next overarching theme is media.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Me.
All right. How many can you name, Peter? In 10 seconds.
5.
All
Yeah,
right.
Five's a good number.
Five.
You are
Humble.
now the Australia part's kind of done. You
Oh.
are naming songs.
Wait, have we started?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, no, I'm fucked.
Oh.
Sorry, I should have said go.
As soon as you hear the category, I think the time starts.
Oh, okay.
All right, restart now. Go.
Oh. I'm done.
He's
I'm out of the zone.
mentally done.
I'm literally out of the zone.
Yeah, you locked out, and then I tried to lock you back in, and it was
He had locked
sorry.
the door.
Why did you do that to me?
Two
I'm
chances,
so-
0
sorry.
songs.
Also, like, I don't want to just reveal my extremely niche, weird music taste to people.
You
Like,
can
I
kinda
could
just
be
say
like,
anything.
you know, what was that?
Happy
Gangnam Style.
doorknobs, clips. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it could be
it's
like-
probably a song.
Yeah, I could have done anything, but all I'm thinking about is the music I like right now, which I don't want people to know about.
All right, who wants to go
I'll
next?
go next.
I love going last.
I'll go
Ju-
5 points.
Yeah,
All
that's a
right.
good call.
A humble 5.
It's just going to start when I say the category, okay?
I'm down.
Jordan, you are naming movies.
Schindler's List, Pianist, Up, The Simpsons movie, Toy Story.
What a crazy selection. Dude, man really went from Schindler's List to Up real quick. Both heartbreaking
I'll
movies.
take my 5.
This is why I didn't want to say my songs. Like, I don't want anyone to see into my brain this deeply.
Dude, that was a list.
Because is Schindler's List like a popular movie?
Yeah, it's a very like well-renowned.
I tried to picture like the best movies.
That was like
in
that
IMDb.
felt like a Wikipedia. Like, how did you get from Schindler's List to Up? Like Simpsons movie. What
What's
else is
the
there?
popular? No, what is that popular movie
Pianist.
that's always rated high?
Oh, Shawshank.
That's what I was trying to think of, and then I was like, Schindler's List.
Schindler's List. All right,
one,
Jackson,
Shrek
how many
2.
can you name?
What is it?
Media.
5.
5. You're naming TV shows.
The Office, Parks and Rec, Nathan For You, The Rehearsal, and The Office.
You said The
So
Office first.
Another one.
Damn it!
Oh, it's done.
Oh, man couldn't think of anything but The Office.
The Office Australia edition.
The Office.
Oh, I could have done all the different offices.
Okay, so
We're all on 5.
no,
I'm on
someone's on
6.
6.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're on 6.
Ricky
All right.
Ponting, Andrew Simons.
Our next theme is gaming.
Oh, easy.
Once again, it's how many can you name?
All right, I'll go first this time because I haven't gone first.
All right, Jackson?
And I'll stick with 5. I think it's a good number.
It is good.
Your category is Pokemon.
Pikachu, Raichu, Squirtle, Blastoise, Venusaur,
Oh, I should've gone
and
higher.
Charmander.
Oh, you went 6.
Could have gone higher.
Oh,
No, you only get 5 points though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Puts you on 11.
11.
All right, gaming. Who wants to go next?
Now
Me,
you set us
me,
up.
me.
It's going to be
7.
hard. It's going to be
7.
hard.
I'm going to overtake Jackson.
No, it's going to
7,
be hard.
okay.
He stitched us up.
Peter, your category is Smash characters.
Oh, okay.
Mario, Luigi, Wario, Pikachu, Pichu, Lucina, Marth.
Well done.
He's got it.
Yeah, once you get like a train of thought.
Yeah, then you're chilling.
Yeah. See, there's got to be chances to bet big and win, but you don't know.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't know if I should bet big here.
They're huge.
Those have been set up. Those
That has been absolute
Pokemon-
layups.
Yeah, I'm going to go 5. I reckon it's going to be nuts.
All right. You are naming Mario characters.
Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Bowser.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Should have gone huge.
It's gaming. It's the one category we can crush.
All right. Do we want to? I think we'll move on to how many can you name in 20 seconds?
Oh, God.
Okay.
The categories are harder.
Bigger
All right,
gambles.
all right. Who wants to go first? Our first category is YouTube.
We'll go
or
by
theme.
winning. You're winning, Pete, and then I'll go second. Jordan goes
All right.
Oh, then I
yeah,
can
I'll go
bet
for
big,
I
so you
reckon
can go
I
for
can
it.
name.
No, I want you to nominate because I just wrote them in an order.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Peter, me.
They're nominating me.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Peter. So that Jordan can go for a big overtake at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could bet bigger because it's 20 seconds, but also
Is this the last round?
Nah, a couple more.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to go
Spicy.
with 9.
Okay.
In 20 seconds. We have twice as long.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
theory,
You
it should
said
be
they
good.
were harder though.
You are naming Underdogs inside jokes. Go.
I drive a truck. Peter gets mad in doubles. I play basketball. I'm going high. The lobster, the spin king, the sniper.
10 seconds.
Then we've got chillest underdog Jackson and
One more.
Shallow
Time.
Hell.
What did you say?
Shallow Hell.
Wow. I reckon that was
I think we'll
in.
pay that.
Yeah, I think that was in.
That was
Big
big.
9-pointer for Peter.
Wow.
So I need
Huge.
what 10?
Dude, if someone doesn't know the Underdogs, that just sounds like an insane.
Insane person
Insane
wrestling.
wrestling.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Jackson's going
And
next.
I'll go for 10 so that I'm even with Peter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Jackson, you are naming previous or this episode a bit about segments.
Not
I
10.
give up.
Come on, 20
not
seconds. Come
right.
on, take your time.
Segments.
I can't get 10.
What did we
You
say
brought
about
like
fish adult
8 to the
chips?
orange episode.
Yeah, I don't know what they were called. Orange, you glad I didn't say yellow? Was that one of them?
Oh,
Yeah, that was mine.
you
I-
Oh, no.
I'm
ditched
not
up.
participating.
Give him another go. That'll make him feel better.
Not another 20
I don't think I could
seconds.
name like 5.
I don't think
could you
so.
guys?
No.
Um,
I can't remember my own for today.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You never know. You maybe
You
should
don't
have
know.
guessed low.
No, no.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
That's the game.
Shit. How many points
All
am
right,
I
Jordan,
on?
how many can you name in 20 seconds?
I reckon I can name 7.
All right.
You need
You
to
and-
do it higher number to overtake Peter, by the way.
No,
I
it
do,
says
but
more
there's
rounds.
another round.
There's more
another
rounds.
Sorry, okay.
Staying in it.
You are naming characters I've cosplayed as.
Jigglypuff, Squirtle, Sora, Zelda, Sheik.
2 more.
Oh no. Game and Watch and Sonic.
I haven't cosplayed as Squirtle.
He wasn't. You were Squirtle.
3 seconds.
Pyra.
Yeah, you did get it.
Oh,
If you
God.
said Mithra, you would have been in trouble.
Oh, I just said a random character. I got so lucky.
You were the one dressed as Squirtle, bro.
I know. Oh, I forgot.
There you go. 7 points for Jordan.
I got it. Oof.
Our next theme is countries. Who wants to go first?
What's the score tally? I've completely lost it.
I hope someone's
Viewers
keeping
at
track.
home.
I am on 21.
21.
Jackson's on 11, I think.
Yeah,
I
that
think I
sounds
did
right.
5, 5, 7.
So you're at
Yeah, so
17.
17.
21, 17, 11. Yeah.
This theme is countries, and we're going to nominate who wants to go first because they're in an order.
Ooh.
I don't want to just go in the winning order. I want you guys to choose.
No.
I want to see Jackson go and get some points back.
All right, I'll go first.
All
Is
right.
it easy? Give me a gauge on your thoughts.
No, I'm
it
just
double
going
points?
top to bottom. That's why you're nominating.
Okay.
All right.
I'll go first, and I'll go for. Wait, is it still 20 seconds?
Yeah.
I'll go for 8.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm in
You are
big trouble.
naming.
I don't
So the
know
theme
anything
is
about countries.
countries.
So you're going to get ahead of me by 1 point.
You're naming country towns in Australia.
Wagga Wagga, Tom Price, Parabadoo, Newman, Port Hedland, Tumut, and Cairns. Not small enough.
Nope.
This is hard.
Time.
Port Fairy. Oh,
Oh, I would have not got that.
I also don't. Is Port Hedland small enough?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought it
Port
was
Hedland's
big.
small.
Okay.
Well, how
are we
small does
are
it
we
have to
paying
be?
that?
Yeah, well, he
No, he
didn't
didn't get
the
it
last
anyways.
one. I don't know if he got it in time.
I don't.
We got it
It was a
after,
buzzer beater
but
in a non-beating way.
I think you got buzzer
You
beaten.
have to start the
All
word
right.
before the buzzer, I reckon.
Damn,
all right, damn.
I'm out.
You're
Who's
out.
next?
I'll go next.
Jordan, you're naming countries
Oh,
in.
wait. I got to say my number.
Okay, sorry.
I'm going to go 8.
You're naming countries in Europe.
Switzerland, Sweden, England, Ireland, Italy, France, Iceland, Spain.
Nice.
England is not a country.
Is it not? Wales? Is
It's the
England not-
United
It's
Kingdom.
the United Kingdom.
No,
Wait,
and
no,
England's
England,
a country.
England's the country.
No, they're both countries.
no,
I swear.
United Kingdom.
Google it.
Google it. I swear.
Isn't
England.
United Kingdom the combination of the 4 countries?
Yeah, and
United
it's
Kingdom is the country.
No, they're both countries.
Didn't they
It's-
have Brexit as well?
No, that's exiting the EU. They're still in Europe. They
Oh,
can't
okay.
really
I could be
leave.
wrong here,
I
but
swear it's
I
a
don't.
weird thing where they're both countries.
Peter, you lose a point if you're wrong.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no, the UK is involving the 4 countries.
Really?
So I don't know what the
No,
UK
it's fucked
is.
because I remember being so confused by this once, but it's like the UK is
Oh,
a country
wait.
and England's a country.
The
I
United
swear.
Kingdom is the whole country, and England is just one part of it. What?
No, yes, it's fucked. I don't understand it really.
I think we just pay it. England is a country. We've had 3 in the chat now, so I think we'll run with that. All right, Jordan, congratulations. You're on.
Wait, the UK
both.
isn't in Europe?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
England
so
is
wrong.
a country. What the fuck am I cooking?
No,
Sorry,
if you
guys.
look up UK is a country as well.
No, it's kind of
UK
both.
is an
They're
island
both
country.
right.
made up of 4 countries. It makes no sense. I don't understand it, but I looked this up once as well.
I think we're paying it.
All right, Peter,
Either
let's
way.
get this finished. What are you on?
10.
All right, he's going for 10.
Mr. Worldly.
Oh,
Wow.
Mr. Worldly,
Mr.
you're
Worldwide.
naming
Mr. Worldly
countries
doesn't know what country England is.
countries in Asia.
Indonesia, Brunei, Malaysia, Singapore, Japan, China, Mongolia, Kazakhstan. What else is down there? Vietnam and Thailand.
Done.
Man,
7 left on the clock.
Worldwide.
Mr. Worldly.
Worldwide.
That was sick.
I kind of have a last part to this. I feel like Peter's already won. Do we want
Nah,
to
double points.
Yeah,
I
go
thought.
on.
All right,
Yeah,
Double
it's
points, isn't it?
fucking quadruple points.
double points?
How do we reset the points to 0?
It's got to be double.
All right, we have 7 here. How many can you finish? There's a maximum
What?
of 7. So who wants to go first?
Wait, I'm so lost.
Me.
It'll be like number
Okay,
of
we'll go-
continents, and you have to get all 7, I'm guessing. Is
All right,
that
this
right?
one actually kind of
Oh.
works for Peter going first because, yeah, it just works. How many can you finish? From 1 to 7.
1.
All right, this one's not timed, but I'm giving you some like famous quotes or songs or sayings, and you got to finish them. So you said 1, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
There you go. That's 1
Huge.
for double points of 2 points for Peter.
Well done.
All right, Jordan, how many can you finish?
How many do I need to win? I'm just gonna say
You could get all 7.
They sound easy from the
from that one.
This one's not timed, remember.
Oh, it's not timed. Okay, give me 6. I reckon I'm the goat if I do this.
Okay. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
They're the same ones. I only thought of 7.
Oh, okay. Wait, then Jackson just. Okay.
This is going to be great.
Yeah, but so you're going for 7?
So
No,
for
6.
Okay, 6. I met a strange lady.
Come on.
Strange lady. She gave me breakfast.
Nah.
What is it?
She made me
Well, I'm not going to
nervous.
give it a.
She made me nervous.
I wasn't going to give it away for Jackson.
Okay.
All right, Jackson could get 14 points if you get all of
I'll
them.
go
and
for
I
7.
think,
I don't know if I'm in the game, but
I think you should go for 7.
yeah. Right. Oi, oi, oi.
Okay.
She made me
I
nervous.
could have got all.
Yep.
I could have got 7.
1 3 double O.
6 triple 5.
Oh.
6.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, I came in because I thought you were just going to do it there.
All right. It's a long way to the shop.
Well, there's a lot of different ones here, isn't there?
But
There's
the real one.
An iconic one.
If you want to rock and roll. If you want
That's
a
the
sausage
real
roll.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He got. Yeah,
It's a long
but,
way to the top if you want
If
to.
you
It's
want
a
a
long
rock
way to
roll.
the shop if you want a sausage
you said
roll.
shop.
yeah, if you guys know
Oh.
the AC/DC song, that's an Australian
Yeah.
parody. It's a long
Yeah.
way to the shop if you want a sausage roll, which you did say. So I'm going to give it to you.
Okay, I think I got lucky there. But anyway, play
Nah,
on.
that's fair. You
Play
knew.
on. Australian.
It's nice. It's different.
I like it.
No.
It's
Sorry.
quirky. I like it. Is it?
No, it's from Kath and Kim. It's,
Yeah.
it's nice. It's different. It's unusual.
I think they also say I like it, but I got lucky with the last one, so
Maybe.
I'll allow it.
Can we
All
do
right,
the
I
other
just,
ones?
want to keep going
Yeah.
just in case.
Okay, we'll keep going. I'm still going.
Can we open the floor?
No, you can't, isn't it?
Yeah, we can
surely-
open the floor.
No,
Yeah.
but if I get them all, then I win or something. All right.
Whoever says it first
Am I
gets the point.
ever gonna see your face again?
No, way, get fucked, fuck off.
There you go.
Nice.
The boys got it. And the last one, if anyone gets this, 10 points.
Holy shit.
Make it 30 and I'm in.
All right, it's in. Jackson only. That's not a knife.
This is a knife. Oh,
Common misconception. Can
Oh.
anyone tell me the phrase? That's not a knife.
This is a real knife.
Peter, take it home. That's not a knife.
I've
Throw
got
another
a
shrimp on the
wife.
Barbie.
No.
What is
The
it?
saying is actually, that's a knife. When he pulls out his one.
Ah.
But people just change it to, this is a knife.
Wow.
I think it's from The Simpsons. Because
No,
they...
he says that's a spoon.
No, I think he says this is a knife, and then he goes,
I
"That's a
see.
spoon." I see you've
Ah.
played knifey spoony before.
Well, there you go. That was fun.
That got me. I
I
felt
feel like I know more about Australia now.
Wow, I feel worldly.
worldly.
As always.
I wonder how people feel about you guys just getting the no way get fucked fuck off
Yeah,
immediately.
no explanation on that one.
Just moving on.
Where's
Google it
moving on?
yourself,
Is the
guys.
eagle drop worldwide as well?
No, that's Australian.
Taking your pants off.
Yeah, when that
Yeah.
song plays.
Is
Am I
Eagle
ever
Rock's Australian?
gonna see
Is it?
your- Well, the song "Am I ever going to see your face again" is Australian.
Yeah.
It's not.
that
So yeah,
worldwide
that is a
song.
song, and they say the song lyric is "Am I ever going to see your face again?" And then all the Aussies usually yell out,
no explanation.
"Oh, sorry."
Yeah, what the hell?
Hell, man.
All right, should we end the pod?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's have a bit of a chat with.
What
the
are we doing next
patrons.
week? Let's figure it out.
Oh, yeah, we need to add something to the list for next week.
I'm going to start reading them, and when someone says something or whatever it is, then we go. All right,
this one was,
here we
this
go.
one was a strange one. Do you guys feel like this one was a strange one, or is that just me?
I had trouble
I
doing
thought it was
Australia. I
nice.
spent a lot of time theory crafting what all the Australian gym leaders would be
Yeah.
in Pokemon, because I love theory crafting Australian Pokemon. I mean, every Shark Tank is me doing
Where's my
that.
list gone?
Oh, Jackson,
then
you
I
look up.
didn't.
People are saying stuff. What are you going to read?
Okay, well, hang on. I haven't started reading them yet.
Okay.
Yeah, when Jackson starts reading them out. This is the new topic, what we're going to put on the poll, and you can vote for it for next week.
All
You
right,
can
Jordan,
also
you are the police on when it gets read
wait.
out.
It's going up against Dance, Hotel, and
What is it going up against?
oh, what's the
Something,
last one?
no, organs.
Can't be that memorable.
Dance, hotel, cement.
No, no.
Cards. We added
Cards.
cards last week.
Dance, hotel, and cards. All right, Jackson, read out the first thing you read now.
Space, ancient medicine, poop,
Oh,
boy band.
space
No,
instantly
yeah.
turned up. So
Oh, I get you. Space.
space is added to
Space
the
it is.
poll.
Space it is.
If you want to hear a bit about
This
space,
system sucks.
head on
Great
over to patreon.com/underdogspod. Become a member. You can vote. You can get a bit of extra content, extended edition, and space might be next.
Yeah. Bye.
Space
to
dance,
Trini.
cards, hotel.
Someone say something Australian.
Good eye, mate.
Sure, mate.
What are you doing, mate?